Hey, welcome back to Matt again. My name is Rampage, and this is a little bit of a different video. This is going to be a website review. Now, just before I get into it, I do want to mention that I was sponsored by CovetedGames in the sense that they reached out to me, and I ended up getting a free trial of the Pro membership. So I just wanted to get that out of the way before you spill your comments saying, well, you were sponsored by these people, so you're just going to say everything good about it. Not necessarily. But anyway, let's get into it. So the first thing you'll see when you go to the website is CovetedGames save up to 85% off the hottest games. Now, obviously that there is a pull to get people to, check out the website. I don't have any problem with it, but when, a customer will go to your website, the only thing that they'll see is 85% off. And if you don't have anything in your store that is actually 85% off, then it's just a blind statement. So hopefully later on there might be games that will actually be 85% off, because that's everyone wants that. But to state that right off the gate, I don't know, man. I think it's a little bit misleading. But anyway, so under this you'll see get $50 to spend every month. Enjoy free game downloads, receive exclusive deals and offers. Okay, that sounds pretty reasonable, right? Well, when it says join for free today, we'll click on that. And it says, yeah, you can join for free today, but you may notice the free game downloads, as well as the $50 to spend every month, is tied to the Pro membership, which is a $40 USD price. Now, so I don't know, I just don't really like how they've sort of tied this into join for free today, because, these things here, get $50 to spend every month as well as free games, or, enjoy free game downloads, isn't tied to the free membership at all, So that's just an issue that I have thus far. But anyway, let's get into the membership. So the casual membership, which is a free membership, includes exclusive deals and offers. So that, as far as I'm aware, is just like coupons for games and stuff. Currently, I think the coupons are for the Crew as well as GTA 5. I think it's like 10 to 15% off on those games. But yeah, the Pro membership includes those three options, as well as a free game downloads, $50 to spend every month, entries into members only contest, and elite game guarantee. So the free game download sounds, pretty decent, right? If we go to that learn more page, it says download free games with membership. I believe in the first sentence there it should say with Pro membership, because with membership it sounds like you're stating that it's going to be with casual members as well, when it's actually not. Because in the second line it says every now and then Pro members receive free game keys sent to their email just for being a member, which is all perfectly fine. But when will these free game keys be sent out? How often? As well as, will it be set games per month or something like that? I believe that they should add something here that states which games you will be eligible for, when they'll be available, and how often they'll actually be provided to people. Because every now and then just sounds like, oh, you pay $40 and you may not get a free game this month, you may not get a free game next month, or you may not get a free game after that. So it's a bit misleading in that sense. So hopefully they can work around that and tell us when these free games will actually be available, which is probably a good idea, because even though you say free games, that is a decent pool to get people in. But to not clarify, pardon me, when people will actually receive them, it's a little bit misleading. Anyway, so yeah, entries into members only contest. It doesn't really specify what that contest will entail, when it will be available, and what sort of things you can win. Is it going to be mice, keyboards, monitors, gaming consoles? Please clarify. Anyway, the elite game guarantee. So you don't see a game you like, get a full credit refund, no questions asked. So I'm just going to explain a little bit about the credit and how it works. So the credit, so say if you pay for the service, the Pro membership, you pay the $40 or the 40 USD, and you get $50 to spend. That is a sort of discount code for $50, and you get emailed that. Now, this credit can be used in one transaction. It doesn't mean you can only buy one game. It means that you have to spend that credit within one transaction. So say if I went to the store, and let's go to the store real quick. And say if I wanted, Mortal Kombat X, which is $40. That extra $10 on that $50 credit just disappears. You can't, it doesn't transfer over or anything like that, which for me is a little bit annoying, to say the least. Now, if I go back to the Elite Game Guarantee, we can get into how the refund policy works. So you can request a refund, right? But the statement where it says no questions asked, I understand what they're trying to say. They mean they won't ask you why you want a refund. If you request a refund via a support ticket, they'll just be like, yep, okay, if you didn't spend your credit. But it's still, I don't know, I just find it a little bit strange that it's no questions asked, because you still have to put in a support ticket. So if that, I don't know, I think that they should be able to make that an automated system. Say if I purchase for this service, say today on the 11th of the 7th, and I didn't spend any of the credit by, say, midnight on the 11th of the 8th, then that credit would automatically, I would automatically be refunded for that month. That would be a better idea, I think. But anyway, if you end up getting a refund, you will also get $10 towards the next purchase that you make. So, that's an extra, like a $10 discount code, which is interesting. Now, obviously, you'll have to wait up to 5 days. So say 2 to 5 days is pretty accurate for getting a refund. But something like this is a little bit weird, because Steam also has this. So it's not just this website. It's any sort of website that has any sort of refund policy whatsoever, where they state, if you purchase with PayPal, you still have to wait that 2 to 5 days, or in this case 3 to 5 business days. PayPal is immediate. It should be an immediate refund. Now, I have the exact same problem with Steam, so it's not just this website. It's a general thing for me. I feel the exact same way about it on Steam. So yeah, we've got the credit out the way. We've got how you spend it. I think that's about it. So yeah, I'm going to end the video there. And if you want to actually use the website to buy anything, you can use the coupon code MAD-AGAIN. MAD is in caps, AGAIN, or again is in lowercase. I believe it's cap sensitive, so you have to spell it like that, otherwise it won't work. But yeah, if you have any issues in regards to this website, or have any sort of inquiries about it, let me know in the comments below. Or if you have any ideas on how this website could actually improve, like what features you would prefer to have and that sort of thing. Oh, I actually forgot to mention one thing, and that is there is no welcome thing up in the top bar here, or sign in thing, which is a little bit strange for me, because I'm used to seeing something like that on pretty much every website. So it's just a little bit weird how I have to go to the store. Then, I can go to the login page, which is here, and then we go enter member area. So I just want to show you what the member area is. This is essentially what it is. There isn't really too much as of right now, but over time they might actually implement more things. So right now there's just deals, news, and to go back to the shop, as well as chat. Chat is just, it shouldn't be here. It should be on the main page, and it should be like a toggle down the bottom that you could chat with other people. But anyway, you may have noticed that the website pretty much looks like Gamefly, and I'll end the video on that, because I feel, I've mentioned this to them before, but I feel that they should have some sort of originality in the way that they design their website if they actually want to succeed. Now, you may not have a problem with this, but I just find it too much to be too similar to Gamefly, and I hope that they actually take that into consideration and change it at some point, because yeah, it looks way too similar. It really does. But anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. My name is Rampage. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.